Hey there, my name's Danielle. I am the Zodiac Tiller, and I am on a journey to learn how to homestead and to learn how to build a business so that I can provide you with sensible aprons. Really, I'm on a super big journey in my life, and I am trying to share it with you on YouTube so that I can hold myself accountable and maybe encourage you to doing something that you really have a dream for, something you really have a passion for. And believe me, farming, homesteading, doing things on my own is a huge passion that I have. I do also have a passion for my career though. I work a Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Actually, I was gonna say 9 to 5. It's not 9 to 5. It's like 8:30 to 7, depending on what time I sit down at my desk, because I work remote and it's fantastic. And then I normally work until 5 p.m. And then I might work in the middle of the night. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, if you don't, you will see my stories of me sitting up and working on some reports late at night. Back to business though. Homesteading, being self-sufficient, learning how to do things that my ancestors knew how to do from the moment they were a kid to growing up to an old person sitting on that front porch rocking in that rocking chair, which is a dream of mine. I hope to learn those skills, share the skills with you, and share with you how I'm doing it along the way on a super duper tight budget. So right now, I am focused on my big journey. My big journey is currently figuring out how to get my family from here in South Carolina back to our roots in Missouri. I have a goal of making that happen before August 1st, 2023. I'm going to tell you how I'm doing it along the way because I have a lot of stipulations to this goal. I want to be purchasing our home. It might not be our forever home, but I've never purchased a home before. I've never owned the house that my family has lived in, and that is a goal. It's a definite must-have in order for us to move. Renting prices are really high right now. We're currently renters and we're locked in at a price that we could never leave. And so we are choosing to look for a home that we're gonna buy. To buy a home, I gotta fix my credit. I'm gonna share with you how I'm doing that. And then to fix my credit, gotta save money, gotta get things in play, really gotta get some income coming in that is above my current income. How am I gonna do that? Not quite sure. I'm working on it, I'm figuring it out. But the number one priority that I have towards figuring out how to increase my income is a side hustle, a side business. I am choosing to try to make a business where I'm making my own at-home aprons that I can then sell to you. It's not up and running yet, but it's going to be, and I'm gonna be working on it. So more on that in the future. I love that I just started recording and then these leaves started falling down. Of course, there's not very many falling down behind me, but they are behind you. I see them. I love them. Okay, how's your October going? My October has been crazy and wild, and it's been a rough one. But at the same time, I always get that feeling that when I'm going through a lot of like what feels like the negative slope, I feel like I'm always on the edge of some greatness, something fantastic happening, as well as it's a lesson. Whatever I'm going through, I'm growing through it. It's a lesson. So we started out our month with Hurricane Ian passing by, and then our car broke. It was devastating and unexpected, and we didn't know what to do, and it really sends a shockwave of stress through you when you have car problems. thank God we were able to fix it. Hallelujah, she is running. She has a little bit of a hiccup, but we know what it is, we know what's going on, and it's not going to be a big shocker, because I mean, hopefully she'll just limp along and she'll be fine. I say shocker. I feel like I shouldn't say that at all. Next, October is Virginia's Homesteaders of America event, and I had a goal since New Year's Eve that was something we were going to attend this year. I was bound and determined to make it happen, and then it didn't. I had an Airbnb booked. I had our whole travel plan mapped out. We were going to drive through DC and do some sightseeing. It was going to be a fabulous trip for us. Unfortunately, that trip hinged on being volunteers at the Homesteaders of America, and then we were informed that we weren't needed as volunteers, so that kind of threw off the whole trip, and we canceled. Ugh, it was hard, but it's okay. We are fine with it, and maybe that just wasn't the time that we needed to attend. God has a plan, and we're along for the ride. It's Friday, October 7th, first day of Homesteaders of America. We're not there. We're home. Things did not go as planned. It's fine. And I'm logging in for work. I took yesterday off and today off. I'm off, technically. I'm using PTO, but I am such a dedicated, crazy workaholic that I am logging in so that I can attend 2 meetings today that I don't want to miss. Are you a crazy worker? Cheers. After not attending Homesteaders of America, we really started prioritizing some things in our lives. Looking at the map, looking at the big picture. One thing that I did was create a to-do list for the next year. I wanted to know when things were going to happen in our life, how I need to have things structured in order to make those moments as glorious as they should be in their natural environment, such as holidays, birthdays, and a wedding coming up. So I looked at the whole picture, and then that's when I realized if we're going to move to Missouri, I gotta start running hard, and I want to make sure that it happens before the next school year. So I really got to hit the ground running hard. Right now, I'm in the very beginning phase of trying to figure out what to do with my credit. I'm going to be totally honest with you. My credit score is like mid 500s. Yeah. I feel like it could be worse. But then I'm watching videos and reading articles of what to do if your credit is awful. Is your credit a 580? Oh my gosh, that's terrible. And I'm sitting there going, hey, my credit's worse than that. Okay. Is this too big of a dream? Nope, I'm gonna make it happen. So I power through. I'm currently looking at all 3 of my credit reports: TransUnion, Experian, Equifax. I'm listing out all the information that I need to, and my next step is going to be disputing collections. We'll see how that goes. I don't really know, but I do know it can be my first step, and it might be able to help my credit a little bit to maybe push myself to kind of turn on its side and start raising up. We'll see how that goes. But if you have any recommendations for me on this get a house journey, I would be all ears and love to know about it. Well, that's pretty much it on where I am this mid-October on my big goal journey. Do you have a big goal? If you do, I'd love to hear all about it in the comments. I am a huge cheerleader for all of those around me, and I hope that you get a little bit of fun inspiration from me sharing with you what's going on in my life, and maybe it'll force you to look at your credit score and your credit reports and, I don't know, feel as crummy as I do. It's a terrible way to think of it. I don't, it's not crummy. It's fine. I'm just sad that I didn't do better as a young adult with things. And it's okay, because I'm gonna show and I'm gonna prove you can turn it all around and you'll be just fine and you'll be stronger for it. And I'm gonna start a business and I'm gonna increase my income. I'm gonna fix my credit and I'm gonna fix where we live and then move where we want to live and have the things that we want to have. And I am gonna be an amazing farmer, homesteader, entrepreneur, and YouTuber. Please subscribe to my channel if you are not already. I hope you like this video. I hope that you have a very blessed and successful week ahead of you.